You know, it's just about us getting over that hump, and I think with the win tomorrow, people will finally see, that our program's on the rise, and just stop putting us down there in the doghouse.
Yeah. Speaking of that, looking back on your career, how far has the program grown since you got here?
Since I got here, I think we've made huge strides. I mean, our record this year doesn't really show it, but just the games that we played, the games that we've been in, we never quit. We never gave up. We played all the way to the end. And that's something that years past, we probably wouldn't be able to say. But I mean, you look at our games, we lost I think 4 of them by 7 points or less. And to good teams too. So I think that right there, just seeing the way that we play on both sides of the ball, and in special teams, really just shows how much we've grown as a program.
How hard was it for you and the program the last couple of weeks against the Oregon schools, coming that close against 2 very good programs and very good teams, but 2 teams you probably should have beat if you guys don't make some key mistakes?
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating, but then again, you can't dwell on the past, and that's something that we've been a lot better about this year too, is not dwelling on things in the past and not looking too far into the future, and that's something that I'm really proud of this team for. We've been bowl eligible now for 3 weeks, but no one in the locker room really been talking about the bowl game. We've just been talking about the next game at hand, and that shows maturity, with the guys on the team, especially when it's a place that none of us have never been before, so that was definitely a good thing to see, but then again, we just got to take care of business on Saturday.
How sweet would it be to beat ASU for the first time as a senior, your last home game, knowing that you kept Rudy and ASU out of a bowl game?
That would definitely be nice, especially, for us seniors, we're playing our last game here, and we want to end on a good note, and, that's the best way. I mean, we could, kind of erase, what everyone, was saying about the 2 Oregon games and all that, with the win against ASU, and we're ready. We've been waiting for 2 weeks for this game, and really, 1 whole year, just since they got us down there last year. But it just comes down to going out there making plays. If they want to talk stuff or whatever. But the game's not won in the media. The game's won on the field. So we just have to go out there and prove ourselves.
Yeah, tomorrow's your last home game. You do have the bowl game, but where do you think, starting in the spring, where this program is going to go, in your opinion, with the talent that is behind you, like Matt Scott, Bryson Burney, the running backs like Nick Grigsby and Keola Antolin and guys like that? Where do you think that this program will be in the next couple of years?
I think the programs will just continue to do bigger and better things. I think once these young guys get a taste of, going to a bowl game and having a winning season and things like that, I think that would just make them more hungry, to want to do it even more. And we have the guys. I mean, our team's still very young. I mean, we only have a couple seniors that are really playing, but some of us do play some key positions, but we have the talent, and depth, to really make it up. And next year and the year after that, they should be, just right there on their way.
How important has the versatility of Colin Baxter been? When Blake Curley going down, you have Herman Hall, the JUCO that came in, but how important has Colin been, since he basically played both guard positions and he stepped in at center, and really the offense hasn't missed a beat? How important has he been?
Colin's been huge for us, really. I mean, especially with our offense, for the O-line, it all starts at the center. He's the one making the calls on, who to go to, on certain plays. He's making the pass calls and doing all that, So just having him and, him being 100%, just dedicated, to knowing what he has to do in every situation, and just being a leader on the offensive line along with, Evan and Joe. I mean, he's really stepped up and done his part.
Well, speaking of Evan and Joe, how important have those 2 been, not just this year, but really the last few years, because both of them are at least 3-year starters. Joe's a senior, Evan's a junior, but there's a good chance that Evan could leave after this year because his stock has skyrocketed during the year. How important has those 2 guys been for your maturation as a football player, too, knowing that they were always going to be there?
They're pretty much, I mean, they're the key to our success, really. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the O-line. You know, I mean, as they go, we go. You know, they open up holes for the backs. They give me time to make my reads and throw the ball. You know, so those guys really, they've grown so much. You know, from when I first started playing. You know, just from them to now, and even last year to this year. You know, learning the whole new offense. You know, they're learning a totally different scheme. You know, and pass blocking and all that, but they've done a good job of stepping up and, you know, making sure that the guys around them are doing a good job, like Colin, you know, and then you have Mike Diaz that steps in. You know, he's a JC transfer, and you know, he was called on, and he's been doing a great job for us, too.
Last game, what do you expect, the ceremonies before, you know, walking out, seeing your dad, your mom, everybody, what are you expecting from them?
You know, really, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, that my emotions are going to be up there, you know, but, you know, I just have to make sure that as soon as the game starts, you know, that those emotions are out, you know, and you know, I'm just calm, you know, that really, you know, I just don't get too hyped up in the moment, you know, and you know, just kind of forget about, you know, the things that have got me, you know, to where I am, you know, and, you know, just make sure that I'm cool, calm, and collected, you know, and make sure that the guys around me are too, you know. I mean, that's the job of a quarterback, you know, to make sure that your players are, you know, ready to go and not too jittery or anything like that, you know. And that's the main thing, is just making sure that we're all, you know, together, and that we're all going to be playing as one unit.
4 years ago when you came here, you didn't know what to expect. Now, how important 3.5, 4 years later have your parents been through everything from being pulled from your red shirt to the concussion, all the injury questions, to your off-field things? Your dad had an issue. I mean, everything got resolved quickly, you know, no harm, no foul. But how important has your family been, and your sister too, to you staying here and being successful?
They're the biggest reason, you know, for my success. And I mean, my sister had a whole lot of success too, you know, and I'm sure that my parents were her biggest, you know, reason for that too, you know. And really, you know, it's just about you know, them always being there. They've been to every game, you know. I mean, definitely helps that my mom's a travel agent, you know, but really, you know, just them being there and me knowing that they're up there, you know. I mean, before every game, you know, I was pointing up in the stands at them, you know, and they're right there watching. And you know, it's gonna be nice. My sister's gonna be here for this game too, and you know, it's gonna be weird to walk out on the field, you know, before the game, just because I'm not really sure what to expect yet, you know, just because I've never done it, you know. I mean, I've never been put in this situation really. So I'm definitely excited for that, but we'll just see how things play out.
It's pretty much known that if you guys win, the Las Vegas Bowl is where you're going to go, and if you lose, then you're going to go to Hawaii. Where do you want to go? I'm sure you don't really care, but if you did have a choice, either way, take the win-loss against ASU out of the equation. If you had to pick a bowl, which one would you like to go to?
I'd probably rather go to Vegas, really. I mean, it'd be nice to go to Hawaii, you know, but then again, you know, it's going to be hard to get some of our fans out there, you know, just because of the airfare and all that. But really, you know, Vegas would be good. I mean,
wouldn't the casino be a distraction, though?
It possibly could be, you know, for some guys, but you know, just, you know, that just comes down to being disciplined. You know, I mean, we have to make sure that everyone's on the same page, you know, and that they understand that we're down there, you know, to play football and not going on vacation, you know. And I mean, that could be somewhat of the same thing in Hawaii. You know, I mean, we could have guys down at the beach, you know, the whole time, and you know, not focus on what we need to do. So the main thing is just making sure that no matter where we go, that they understand that we're there for football and not there, you know, just to hang back and kick it, you know. But other than that, you know, just having the fans out there, because I mean, Vegas isn't far away, you know. I mean, you know, when I went home for Thanksgiving, there was a lot of people who said that if we go to Vegas, they'll be there, you know. So that would definitely be a nice thing for me, you know, going out my senior year.
Yeah. Thanks, Willie.